What is a refeed day? What's the difference between a refeed day, a cheat day, or a cheat meal? And what's the real truth? Are they helpful or detrimental to reaching your fat loss or body recomposition goals? In this video, I'm gonna explain the difference between a refeed day, a cheat meal, or a cheat day. I'm also gonna explain and help you understand whether a refeed day or a cheat meal or cheat day is best for you. Then I'm gonna give you my personal opinion on refeed days and cheat days when looking at your overall lifestyle and fat loss plan. And if you decide that either one are right for you after watching all the information in this video, I'll give you some tips on how to structure them and how to fit them into your nutrition plan. As always, we're gonna dive right in, but of course, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit that bell so you get a notification when I release a new video just like this one every single week. My name is Michelle Roots, kinesiologist, personal trainer, nutrition coach, and fitness and fat loss motivation specialist. I have over 15 years in the industry helping people decrease body fat, build lean muscle, and become the best versions of themselves. And I created this channel to help more people just like you. So if you find this video helpful, make sure you give it a like, and of course, leave any questions in the comments below. I'm always happy to help you guys out. So you're on a body recomposition journey and you're crushing your macros, crushing your calories. Someone over here is telling you, you gotta have a cheat meal, do it, do it. Someone over here is telling you, don't do it, you're gonna ruin all of your progress if you eat that one French fry. Which one is right? I'm gonna break it down for you right now to help you make an educated decision on what's best for you and your fat loss goals. So let's start by defining what is a refeed day versus a cheat meal or a cheat day. A refeed day is a more structured approach to increasing your calories for a specific window of time. And in a refeed day, you are specifically focusing on increasing your carbohydrate intake. Your protein intake is gonna stay the same. Your fat will probably be a little bit lower or the same. And you are strictly increasing your starchy carbohydrates. So you'll still be maintaining a specific structure of your day, meaning you might go from a calorie deficit into your maintenance calories, and you're gonna eat maybe an extra 1,000 calories on that specific refeed day. So think of the refeed day as a little bit more structured plan. Then we have our cheat meal or a cheat day. Often it's just a free-for-all. Pizza, donuts, wine, beer, burgers, fries, whatever you can, because you've given yourself the green light to eat whatever you want because it's cheat day or it's a cheat meal. There's no calorie cap as to how many calories you're taking in on that specific day or in that specific meal. So besides enjoying other types of foods that are outside your main go-tos to stay in your calorie deficit or in your body recomposition meal plan, what are the benefits of a refeed meal or refeed day? So what starts happening when you're eating a little bit lower carbohydrates and you're in a fat loss diet, you're trying to increase your protein intake, either your body starts to run out of stored carbohydrate. And as I've talked about on this channel many other times, carbohydrates are the main fuel source for the body. So we need carbs to function, to burn fat, to push through our workouts. And in dropping calories to go into a calorie deficit in order to decrease body fat, a lot of those calories are coming from carbohydrates. So often, after being really strict with your eating for a really long period of time, you might see a decrease in your strength gains in the gym, your energy levels, maybe in your cardio workouts, whatever it is, you will start to see a decrease in your performance. That might be a sign that it's time for a refeed day or a refeed meal, with the goal to increase your stored carbohydrates, give you a little boost back up, of course, mentally and physically, to get right back into your calorie deficit. So now how does that differ from a cheat meal? So I'm gonna start by saying I actually cannot stand calling it a cheat meal. That makes the assumption that you're doing something bad or cheating on your diet when actually you're probably just living your life, and that should totally be okay. So what is a cheat meal? Less structure, not really focusing on specifically carbohydrate increase. You're literally just a free-for-all, often probably choosing foods that are a little bit higher in fat. So it's not necessarily gonna give you that boost in performance in the gym. It's more so just gonna be a break from your diet to let loose a little bit and give you more sanity and motivation to get back on track. So when looking at the benefits of these refeed days or cheat meals, some studies have found that refeed days or cheat meals will decrease the appetite hormone and increase the hormone that helps burn body fat, as well as increase your metabolism. But newer studies have found that one cheat meal or one refeed day is not enough of an impact to actually increase your metabolism or increase your hormone levels enough to affect your fat loss. So I'm gonna more help you decide if refeed days or cheat meals are right for you based on your specific psychology towards your fat loss or body recomposition journey. So can refeed days or cheat days be detrimental to your fat loss goals? Can they help your fat loss goals? What do we think here? Technically, my specific answer is it really just depends. So there's so many factors to look at. So of course, after just explaining what a refeed day and a cheat day looks like, of course, it kind of makes a bit more sense to lean towards a refeed day. Because you are still in a structure, you are still hitting your protein, you're just increasing your carbohydrates. But a cheat day, on the other hand, is more of a mental break. It's more enjoying life. It's more long-term sustainability because there is a little bit less structure and you're giving yourself a little bit of a break from your regular weekly diet. There's benefits to both. Of course, even a refeed day, you're still getting a little bit of a mental break because you are getting to enjoy a little bit more carbohydrates than you take in throughout the week. How they can affect your fat loss, again, without looking too much into the science of it, you cannot ruin 6 days of crushing your calories, hitting your macros in one meal or one day. It's very hard to destroy your progress in one day. So the simple answer is no. A refeed day or a cheat meal or a cheat day will not affect your fat loss results as long as you crush the rest of the week and you stay within your boundaries of that cheat meal, cheat day, refeed day. It stays within that day. It doesn't extend on to the next day and then maybe the next day and then a skipped workout and then you feel bad because you fell off track and then you skip your workout and it continues in that way. That's where it's going to affect your fat loss goals. One meal, one day is not going to affect your overall fat loss results. I will say that meaning if you are looking for long-term sustainable fat loss. If you have a photo shoot in 2 weeks and you need to have shredded abs and shredded arms, then it's a possibility that it will affect your results and maybe you want to stay strict for those 2 weeks or 3 weeks, whenever your big event is, and then plan a refeed day or a cheat day, cheat meal after that event. So here's my specific belief on it and actually how I coach both my online and in-person coaching clients is healthy balance will always win in the big picture of things. Eating in a calorie deficit, tracking every single thing you put in your body Monday through Sunday religiously, week after week after week, can be really stressful. It can be very hard on your body. And let's be honest, dinners come up, birthday parties come up, life comes up, vacation comes up, all of these things. And when you give yourself the ability to have a piece of birthday cake on your own birthday and eat it guilt-free, the amount of sanity and the psychological benefits of that totally outweigh seeing yourself 1 pound down on the scale. So here's the thing. Many of you, I'm sure watching this, have tried many different fad diets. Keto, intermittent fasting. I can name a million different fad diets. Smoothie diets. Take this magic pill and it's gonna help you lose weight, but you're not allowed to eat food. Only eat broccoli diet, whatever it is. Strict diet because it's promising fat loss results. How's it working out for you? Probably not that good because you didn't give yourself the forgiveness to not be 100% perfect. So just remember that when you are looking at your cheat meal or a refeed day or a cheat day even, look at your week, plan it around your week. If you know, I personally know Friday night is often, sometimes the kids want pizza, we order pizza. So I already know Monday through Friday afternoon, I'm crushing it, I am eating healthy, I'm on track. If Friday night, pizza night comes, I'm okay. I give myself the ability to eat the pizza, but you know what happens? I only eat 2 pieces. Often what happens when you restrict, and you don't allow yourself any other foods outside of your diet plan, when that pizza is put in front of you, you just say, F it. And you eat 10 pieces, and then you feel bad. And then you feel bad about that. So the next day you go out for coffee and you eat a donut and you're like, well, now I've just ruined everything. I might as well just start again on Monday. And then Saturday goes into a cheat day, Sunday goes into a cheat day, and then you start again on Monday, but you feel bad about the weekend. So then you feel bad in your workouts and it's a whole cycle versus just being like, oh, I'm gonna have pizza. I'll just have 2 pieces, stop when I'm full, and then I move on about my life. Wake up the next morning, have a healthy breakfast. Looking at it that way where you're giving yourself the ability to have a cheat meal. I hate that term. Okay, so here's my opinion to help you decide if you should be incorporating a cheat meal or a cheat day or a refeed day. So of course the benefits of both are just giving you a mental break from your regular diet. and the regular foods you usually eat. Again, as long as you stay within some kind of structure, one day or one meal is not going to affect your fat loss results over a long period of time. I talk a lot about this as well in the video. I talk about how to avoid weight gain on vacation. This one right here, I'll link that in the description below. But deciding if one of these is right for you is how you approach your lifestyle. So for example, if you are someone who, I can't have one cookie because if I have one, I want to have 10. Now, if you are someone who feels like if I go out and I say have a burger and fries, I definitely crave those foods more, and then I want more on Sunday and I want more on Monday. If you are someone in that mindset, I would say it's probably best to structure those once a month or less frequently, and try your best to stay on track and maybe structure more towards the refeed days. You're still tracking your calories, you're still hitting your protein, you're just giving yourself a little bit more carbs on that specific day. But if you are someone who likes to go out and you like to be around friends and you like to go on vacations and you like to go out for dinner and you like to go to the coffee shop with your kids and have a donut sometimes, if you are someone who enjoys that in life and you don't just want to be a hermit at home, then I suggest you try incorporating these and giving yourself the allowance. Best thing to do is if you are in a calorie deficit, you look at your calories over the course of a week. So if you look and you're eating 1,800 calories a day in your calorie deficit, times that by 7. That's going to give you 12,600 calories for the week. So for example, if you know you have a wedding to go to on Saturday, or you know on Friday you're going out for dinner with friends, you can try your best to play around with your calories to make room in your calorie deficit for that cheat meal. Or you can literally just try your best to be good all week. And by good, I mean like 80% good. You don't have to be 100% good because that's almost impossible, even for myself. Give yourself the courtesy to be 80% on a regular basis. Go out, have fun, enjoy a meal, and then get right back at it the next day. This is gonna give you the mental break. It's gonna give the long-term sustainability in your fat loss plan. It's not a starvation diet, because when you tell yourself, I'm not allowed cookies, I'm not allowed sugar, I'm not allowed this, I'm not allowed this, you actually crave it more, or it's more restriction. And then what that leads to is restrict, 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 binge, 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 because you've restricted yourself. You've told them they're bad foods, versus just being like, kind of feel like a cookie. Eat one cookie, get over it, and move on. Instead of being like, I can't have that cookie. So again, making the decision of what you think will work best for you, kind of what I've said in this video, is the best way to approach it. And the way I approach it in my personal life, again, Monday to Friday is a work week. I am structured in my breakfast, my snacks, my lunch, my dinners. I'm just more of a structured person because my schedule is locked in with work and kids and all of this. And then on the weekends, I like to be a little bit more chill. Saturday mornings, I'm usually still eating a high protein, good, healthy breakfast. We usually eat breakfast at home, and then we head out for the day. If we end up at a coffee shop, if the kids want a donut, if we end up out for dinner, again, I allow myself the ability to eat something tasty if I feel like it. For example, on Saturday night, me and my husband were out. I had a sangria, I had a burger, but instead of having fries, I had a salad and just ate a few of his fries. Healthy balance. Sunday morning, I was in the gym before training clients, lifting heavy, putting those carbs to work, and ate healthy for the rest of the day on Sunday. I didn't let that one meal or that one day get to me mentally. I was like, I'm fine, not a big deal, get right back at it on Sunday, and that is what will give you sustainable results. I swear by it, and that is what has allowed me to be the leanest and strongest I ever have been after having 2 kids. I feel like having kids made me realize that life is too short to not enjoy the good things in life and not be so hard on myself. I don't have to be perfect. 80% of the time, try your best to be good. The other 20%, enjoy life. What do you think mommy's favorite meal is to have when we eat out in a restaurant?
A burger.
Yeah, and what else?
Fry.
Yep. And what's your favorite?
Hot dog.
Hot dogs. Okay, say bye everybody.
Bye bye.
This is all based on your personal preference, your timeline of your goals. I hope this video was helpful, you guys. in, again, building that healthier relationship with all foods, because that is what is going to give you the long-term results. This should be for a lifetime, not a short-term diet, especially if you are on a body recomposition journey. It's going to take time. It's going to take work within yourself. It's going to take sticking to the plan consistently, but also giving yourself the ability to know that you don't have to be perfect 100% of the time. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Sorry if I rambled a little bit, but I hear it so often of people feeling guilty for going out with a girlfriend and having a glass of wine and a cheeseburger. And no one should ever feel that way, no matter what your fat loss goals are. I personally would rather have an amazing time on vacation and come back up 1 pound and have to do a few extra workouts that week or eat a little bit cleaner that week than go on vacation and restrict and not really have fun and enjoy the foods of where I'm at and be able to be mentally stress-free when it comes to the food that I'm consuming. Healthy balance, everything in moderation. I hope this helped you decide if refeed days or cheat days are right for you. Of course, shoot me a DM on Instagram if you need any help with this, or leave any questions in the comments below. I'm always happy to help you guys out. Have a great week, and I'll see you in the next one.